going on, guys? I almost didn't get a video out this week. It's been pretty busy since Monday. Week still ain't over, but I have a day off today, so I wanted to get a video out for you guys this week. And in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about tempo and timing on stage. Now, I just want to start out by fully admitting that I'm one of those drummers, man, that would really just prefer not to use a click if I don't have to. I'm fully comfortable using them, and I got no problem using them. But the only reason I'll bring a click to a gig is if I'm asked to do so. Like, I don't do it for my benefit because I really kind of prefer not to use them. But that doesn't take away the responsibility, of course, of showing up, knowing all my tempos, and being able to count off songs confidently. Now, one of the most important reasons for bringing a click to a gig in the first place, especially if you're playing with a vocalist, any kind of singer, songwriter, vocalist, whatever, they have to sing that song in a certain pocket for them to be able to get their words out comfortably, especially if the song is particularly wordy, because there's breathing and all that kind of stuff involved as well, right? So, if a song is too fast, they start to rush their words out and it just, it becomes uncomfortable for them to sing. So tempos are super important because, each of the songs has to float on a certain pocket for the singer to be comfortable. Now, in a lot of situations that I play in, I'm not really required to bring a click, but, I still have to know all of my tempos and stuff. So I just wanted to give you a pro tip that you could use for remembering lots of tempos for lots of songs. This will be particularly useful for you drummers out there that are in cover bands, wedding bands, stuff like that. If you don't have a click on you, but you still have to, get these tempos right when you count the songs off, and you got an entire, if you got 2 or 3 45-minute sets worth of songs that you need to remember and count off, there's a really simple thing that you can do to remember all of your tempos. And here it is. You ready? Write this down. It's 3 words. Learn the lyrics. Now, whether you're playing in a cover band or with an original artist or whatever, learning the lyrics will really help you to remember the tempo for the song. And this is a tip that I've been doing for a really long time, and it just works. Now, it's not necessary for you to learn the entire song, but just get familiar with the chorus and at least one verse. What I do to sort of remind myself of tempos for songs is that I'll reference a lyric, because the lyrics are sung in a certain pocket, in a certain sort of rhythmic pocket, and all you really have to do is sing one line, and there's your tempo. Now, of course, in addition to remembering your tempos, now you got to be responsible for holding it there for a good, 3 to 5 minutes or however long the tune is. So on top of that, you really have to be comfortable with your own timekeeping ability. Now, I'm going to use this video to plug a recent video that I put up earlier this year called How to Develop Rock Solid Timing. If you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you go invest the time and check that video out, because it's really going to break down the whole approach to playing with great time without the aid of a click. Now, I wanted to finish this video off by showing you guys some live footage. I played a show earlier this week with one of my favorite artists to play with here in Toronto. It's a singer named NUIC, and we just played a show at the CNE in Toronto. Took some drum cam footage and stuff just to have for my archives or whatever. But I wanted to include this clip because I wasn't using a click on this gig. Lori doesn't really care about that. Like, as long as the tempos are in a good spot for her to sing, then she's cool. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this clip. One thing that I really like to do to sort of keep my timekeeping chops up is I like to review a lot of my own playing, and I'll plot myself using an app called Live BPM. I also use it on stage. It's a really cool app. It uses the built-in mic on your phone, and as soon as you start playing, it'll pick up your tempo and it'll keep it, and it'll actually graph it for you. It's a brilliant app. For drummers out there like me, again, that don't really like to use metronomes, but you still want to have something there, Live BPM is really cool. You can just have it sitting beside your hi-hat there, and occasionally you just glance over it and you can actually see what tempo you're currently playing in, and it'll help you to sort of stay in a certain pocket. So I wasn't actually using the app on the gig, but when I review tapes afterwards, like videos afterwards, I'll just pull it out. And all you got to do is put it near the speaker and it'll work, right? So yeah, anyways, I put this video together just to give you an example of how effective the methods that I show you in that video that I just mentioned, how to develop rock solid timing. It's just a super simple concept that you can use to help you with your timekeeping ability. And this video is just sort of an example of the results of just doing that. So check this out. Also, do me a favor, make sure after you watch this video, check out Lori NUIC's stuff. I'm going to put some links in the description box for her music. And yeah, enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you guys so much. We have a few more songs for you. My name is Lori NUIC. I've got songs on the iTunes, and we just did a video for this song. It's on YouTube if you want to check it out. LORI